pursue.
Wait, are we resting or not?
That
Welcome
was
back.
a shifty question.
We are
Do
in
you
the
want
game.
to or not?
I remember voting no. Because we're deep in enemy territory.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
See, that's why I said you guys.
Yeah, so you're going to be the only one who's still hurt. Just where I got healed up and Kai didn't have any more for it.
Yep. Last time, I think I only had you make a check for what you found in the bag. Did you ever reveal what you found, or did you stow it?
I gave it to Kai, and Kai looked through the bag and saw everything that was in there.
Okay.
And we agreed to split up the contents of the bag amongst everybody just in case something came out of it.
So I will say with an additional, I remember you rolled an Arcana check already. So,
Really?
okay, yeah. Yeah, last session, but it's okay because what it was basically just going to follow up with was I remember you couldn't really place you couldn't really name exactly what these potions were.
Yeah.
And he can't name either the silver one, but he knows that the red one is a common lesser health potion.
Okay.
I see those all the time. You can purchase them from a merchant down there in Waterdeep, actually. If you are feeling pretty rough, Sarlin, maybe you ought to take a swig and drink it.
Let's see what to do. I'm just gonna be limping.
Walk over to it. It's a potion of healing.
Ooh.
It's going pretty good so far. Still in the opening part of the campaign, a long way to go, but having a great time.
Man. Still sounds like poison to me.
Pulls out
test
the bottle.
it.
And it's a red liquid that just glimmers when agitated. You just kind of shake it and it kind of shimmers.
I'm gonna take
Kind of like a melted slushy.
I'm gonna take a tiny sip.
Pretty sweet.
Now everybody watch. She keels over. Take everything. But leave the javelin. She might come back as a monster and kill us all over that.
Oh, God.
That I wouldn't doubt. As you guys finish that statement, just look over and Sarlin's wiping her lips as she finishes it off.
Alright, man. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Restore 2d4 plus 2 hit points. All right. So that's... See, how much health do you have? Double tap. Pull up your health there.
I have 18.
All right. You gain 7 more health points.
Oh, so I'm gonna be basically at.
So you're still wounded, but you're not bloodied no more.
I drink now.
You're at above half health now, so that means something.
Oh, okay.
There
Yeah.
you are.
So should I drink the rest of the bottle then, guys?
Oh, you did drink the rest of the bottle.
Oh.
And the
It's not a
size of the
very
bag
big
that we
one either.
found, yeah, it wouldn't have been very big with all the shit that was in there. There was what? Some gold, the 2 potions, and a change of clothes, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 potions.
Nice, enjoy
gold,
it.
Clean set of traveling clothing that you found. And you do remember that the satchel itself that it's inside of, or it was inside of, was waterproof as well. It's a unique property as well.
I'll take the satchel.
Anyway. It's a satchel. Indiana Jones has one.
Damn it.
All right.
Hey, Indiana Jones is one of the few guys who could make a messenger bag look good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Needless to say, you guys are sitting in the quiet of this room. You can hear just the kind of background noise of the water in the cistern here.
I look over to Sarlin. Yeah. Are you feeling good enough to take point, or do you want me to?
You go ahead. I'm limping over here.
That answers that.
Well, let's see what kind of pace we can keep up with Shorty here now.
Put me in the middle, so I don't fall behind.
All right. So you guys kind of stack up. Which way are you guys going? Obviously, there's a secret passage, and there is a door right behind Sarlin, too, that is closed.
I think the guy said the passage behind Sarlin led to the boss, which was a wizard, and he said the secret passage led to an eye demon or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the one down to the left.
Yep.
Yeah. You could roll an intelligence check to see how well you remember if you really want to try to.
I'll do it. Wait. Let me.
Oh Christ,
You could try.
We're letting the fucking barbarian roll intelligence.
Where is intelligence?
Oh please, God.
What? Wait, wasn't I the one talking to him?
Yes.
Good. Oh fuck.
Let me try mine.
All right, this is the second roll. Oh, all right. So yeah, what you said is, I'm leaving it that. I demon that way and boss that way.
And VOD is on Twitch.
Amazing.
This is that moment where there's just like an eerie silence, and everyone just like trying to like. Do you remember what he said? And then just this quiet. Right.
I'm just a dirt over in the corner.
Wait, that's the only two. I'm not allowed to make one.
I'd say can make one as well since you were the one who did the encounter. But after that, I'll say that's it.
Thank you. Oh, come on!
You better bust out that lucky dice that you had from fucking last week.
Yeah, literally.
I'm on here now.
It was like nobody's allowed to remember this.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're a group of idiots.
The dice gods are like, no, this information was suddenly just like taken from your minds.
I do want to say that he said something about an extra enemy somewhere, so I feel like we should avoid that at least. Points over to Sarlin. All things considered.
Should we just go to the tunnel behind me?
I say let's go, but I get the feeling we're going to be facing everything one way or the other.
Okay. Yeah, let's go then. Someone get in front of me.
All right. You guys choose the North Passage, huh?
Yep.
And I will gesture to Kai to be right behind me. So it'll be myself, Kai, Sarlin, and then Sarek.
All right. We'll go ahead and organize it. Just like that, just for 6. Yep. For organization there. And
sorry, if you need to, just kick me in the butt to get me going.
I'm gonna Eldritch blast your ass.
As you guys shift around and kind of make way up to this stone door, it is closed. You go ahead. Do you open it? Do you check it for anything?
I am in the habit of checking things around here.
Especially given our initial party warning.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd say that. So go ahead and make a investigation check real quick.
Gotcha. Hmm. 11.
Looking about the stone door, it's rather smooth, used quite a bit. Apparently, there's a kid on the other side knocking. Anyways, continuing along. Realistically, in the game, you realize that this door is not locked at all, and you don't see anything that indicates trapping.
Gotcha. Well, first I'll turn around back to the group. Let the sound go on for a second. Be like, fuck them kids. Put on shades and walk away.
He never.
But in all seriousness, yeah, if it seems like it's not trapped or anything, I'll just slowly start popping it open.
It's a good thing we got you up front. Sarlin would be fucking kicking open that door again. Who here remembers what we had the bandit do?
He's a naked woodcarver.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said demoralizing the ruffians, but you know. He works with his wood now.
Both
All the
of them.
time.
That's all he has now. All right, there you go. Now you're free to go ahead and take form.
Gotcha. Alrighty. So it looks like we're coming up into a hallway here.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as you
Can I
step in-
peek around?
Yeah, make a perception check. As you do, you want to do you take one more half step, or do you want to just kind of peek from there and around the corner?
I would like to be able to just like pop my head around, get a good look.
All right, go ahead and make perception. Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh, 17.
Damn. Okay, I'll just say just for you to be able to easily look. But yeah, Jezra looks forth, and you see there's thick dust covering the flagstones of this somber hallway. There is nothing as far as anything occupying it. The walls are decorated with fox columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the doors. So it's just kind of a bit of an aesthetically pleasing but quiet and desolate hallway.
Somebody get the crowbar. That door's
Yeah,
worth a fortune.
I'll turn back and relay just the finer details of everything to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let them know that it's clear and whatnot.
All right, you do.
That's the funny thing is, in these kind of fantasy worlds, copper is like a 1 in a million thing. If this was a real world, we'd be taking a crowbar to that fucking thing and making a fortune.
Yep.
Right. Well, I mean, in this world, there's magic, so.
Yep.
Magic crowbars.
So as you guys head forth, do you head to the double doors then and continue on?
I'd definitely like to stand in front of the double doors with everybody and see what we're thinking from there at least.
Mm-hmm. Ah. Okay.
Okay. Well, I will say, let's see, you would get about here, and you have a pretty high passive perception, and you rolled really good for your perception earlier. So as the party's trailing you, you do notice that for the next 10 feet, the stone floor is the texture is a bit different, and you do just notice on the very edges of the walls there's like a parting where it looks like there is like something behind the wall,
Yeah.
and Jezra, as you go ahead and step on it, you watch as it falls down.
Oh.
It's a pit trap.
Oh.
And it would
Oh shit.
be right there, so my apologies. But yes, you rolled really
So
good.
as,
on that,
as,
so.
as soon as I step on it, I'll just like reach a hand back and grab onto Kai.
Easy now. Well,
Sorry.
it's a good thing you
Got me by surprise.
Oh, thank goodness I wasn't in front.
Thank God for Kai, because I don't think this kitty's got 9 lives.
Whew.
Yeah, you immediately.
Not after a few of the ones I've lived already.
Yeah, it kind of shifts in nicely and then falls in with the apparently whatever was holding it up crackling and breaking under it. And as you look down under, there is just kind of some debris of timber and everything that apparently was built up to make this trap.
Mm-hmm.
And it descends a good distance down, easily like 30 feet.
Yeah.
Shit. And you said it covers the next 10 feet of area?
Roughly, yes. So putting a square here. Oop, not like that. There we go. And then let's move it where it belongs. Right there.
Okay.
That is a
Can
pit,
I?
effectively.
Okay, I'll just turn to the group. Be like, what the fuck should we do?
We're gonna have to figure something out, because I don't think Shorty here can jump that.
Nope.
Well,
Does anyone? Oh, wait. Do we have rope?
Well, let me check my inventory.
I think that most of us have
Oh.
rope.
I have rope, but it's hempen.
I do have a crowbar.
hempen rope is your standard form of rope. So that would work totally fine. That is like your actual, like, coiled up, binded,
Okay.
wrapped. Yeah. So, yeah, that would work rather well. How
Yeah.
you guys intend to use it, that's up to you guys.
So, how are we gonna use my rope to get across?
Well, we've got to be able to secure it to something. Let's see. Would it be a perception check to see if there's anything that we could secure to on the other side?
Yeah, perception if you want to look around for something to snag onto or to bind it to.
Oh, well, I can do it because I'm proficient in it.
Okay. Yeah, can I chip in on that as well?
Ah!
Where's
Are you
Kai's guidance when we need it?
Here, yeah, I was gonna say, hold on. You just take off running on that. Here, it's a free cantrip, so don't mind me, but here, as he rests a palm on your shoulder and does the same for Sarek real quick. So yeah, now you guys have guidance.
Thank you.
Mhm.
That's an additional D4, isn't it?
Whoa. Let me pull up his character sheet and make it an easy access like I was just talking. Boom.
Oh shit! I already
don't
have a
think I need to
19 on
roll.
my perception.
Damn.
Oh.
Yes, it's a D4 plus.
Hey, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, because it is from Kai.
Mhm.
23.
Oh shit!
Not bad at all.
No.
Yeah, if you really want to, but what do you want to get there? Oh, then get it.
If he wants me to be smart about it, I'm gonna be extra smart about it.
All right. Sorry, I was talking to Tanny. She's got to run downtown actually meet with your mom, Sean, and give her some stuff to give to Cheyenne.
Ah,
Anyway,
for the baby.
yep. Anyways, 23 whopping perception of craziness. With the 23, the only thing that is on the opposing side of this pit that you could, if just happen to get lucky and hook the rope on, if you will, is part of the copper on the door has actually started to worn away. The trim has, and there is enough of it kind of as it's kind of worn away and it's falling away from the door, it leaves a bit of a lip on the metal for it to be kind of, if you were to lasso, toss it over it and maybe get it over the top, you could maybe hook it. But it's it's a
Okay.
ways away. It's
I'd be
Oh,
at 20 feet away.
yeah, and
All right.
that's why I'm saying I'm only saying that because you got a 23. So that's
Fair.
you have
It's like
to see that.
cat eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So yeah, I'll be staring at that for a second. I'll turn around and look behind me. Like see where Sarek is standing, kind of lean, look past him. I have an idea.
Speak.
All right. I need you guys to get to that side of the wall. I just need a space that I can run with.
Oh,
And I'll point
Right.
to where these two are already standing to have like Sarek move over by them.
Mm-hmm.
I got no problem stepping aside.
Hmm.
No, you guys are fine.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you just need it like that.
He just wanted my big
Yep.
ass to move.
I'll come back right here,
Go
and
for
I want to get a little bit of a running start. And yep, where I stepped and broke the hole at, I want to launch from and jump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are getting a running head start. Go ahead and make an athletics check with advantage.
Sweet. Natural fucking 20.
Nice.
Okay, so in that moment, you go ahead and you guys watch Jezra just come flying past, like just feeling the wind. And immediately you vault it with your feline kind of just ancestry just pulsing in your blood. It looks like basically like a leopard just vaulting over like a large creek. Gracefully.
One big question at that rate, as I'm running by, can I just like snatch the rope out of Sarlin's hand?
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
go
we'll say
all
you
action movie on us.
just super quick and all. Yeah. With ease, you leap across. And as you do, Kai kind of like is on edge the whole time, watching. It's like worried you're gonna fall in, and then composes himself like right after. Right. Knew you'd do it. Next time, don't terrify the ever living. Oh, well, now you're over there. What are you gonna do?
Watch. I'll go over, toss the rope up, kind of fashion it around, but I'll use myself as an anchor for it as I toss the other end back to Kai. And if anything, I do have rope on me. I can tie it together if need be.
With the previous point established and you using your own weight as an anchor, that'll work pretty well, to be honest. So regardless, because even with Sarek, who's a bit heavier,
Call me fat.
He's still no as far as compared to Jezra, but what I'm saying is you will still effectively rappel down. So no. I won't even make you make any more checks for that. You just effectively made that null and void and pass that encounter. Because literally all you got to do is toss it back and forth. And yes, I could make you do a dex check to see how long it'd take you to throw the end of the rope, but let's be realistic, that wouldn't take too long.
Because about the only real danger we'd have is if we're climbing over and one of us slips on it.
Yeah, but right now he's essentially made it to where all you have to do is hold on the rope, slide off, and have your feet out. So if anything, everyone has one athletic check with advantage to do to just get across. And the DC is pretty low.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say, yeah. Yep, Sarah gets across. Kai gets across. How about Sarlin?
Now the big one.
Okay. Well, so athletics, right?
Yep.
Advantage
It'll
too.
count for if you don't have a proficiency. She didn't even need it. But
Jesus.
yeah, so you guys each one by one rappel across, climb up until you're all effectively in front of these doors now. So I'll just move you over. Boom.
Well, I say it's time to find out what's behind door number 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as you guys push forth,
Let's do it.
opening the
Yep.
doors.
Just have Kai and I push it open.
Kai looks up at the mournful angel one last time, kind of looks away. I hope that's not a foreboding sign. And
Sexy saxophone plays out of nowhere.
it's a trap. We're not all right. Yeah.
Like, nobody survives the random jazz.
At least that ain't a rickroll.
Right.
No, just much bloodier.
All right. So you guys can enter as you will, or at least I'll say as you guys step in the first few steps to get comfortable. However you do, Kai kind of walks right there. To look around, noticing. Yeah. First thing you notice is there's 3 large stone sarcophagi standing within this dusty crypt. And propped up against each of these sarcophagus are a human, like human skeletons clad in bits of rusty mail. So they're outside of the sarcophagus, propped up against them. And
there's one for each.
Yes. And false columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees.
Oh yeah.
So noticing that with the addition that there's the double doors in the southeast corner also tarnished in copper plate. Yeah. Upon looking at each of these skeletal remains, you watch them start to ever so faintly just rattle and vibrate before they start assembling on their own.
And the fuck did we get to Skyrim?
Climbing up.
We're always been in Skyrim.
Good.
So immediately they begin to start animating. Roll initiative.
Who?
All of us.
Dun, 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 dun.
All of you.
Oh.
Lately, when it comes to initiative, I've been rolling pretty high.
Yeah.
It just seems every time I fucking roll it, I'm behind everybody. Oh, let's see.
Oh.
Alright. So that means all that's left. Let's see. Yeah, everybody rolled. And this guy should be off of there. So Kai is first. Lucky him.
And he's face to face with Boney Boy.
Alright. Well, clerics do what they do best. Or at least he's gonna start doing what he does best.
As long as he doesn't start screaming, "Y'all need Jesus!"
Yes. No, at that moment, Kai is taken aback by watching the skeletons immediately start, animating and coming to life. But he reaches up to his collar just above the kind of V of his armor, his plate, chest plate there, and he grabs his necklace and he kind of focuses his hand forward and he just says, "By the power of the Dawn Father." And he's going to go ahead and channel divinity turn undead as a miniature star, like a sun, appears in the palm of his hand and just illuminates outward towards them. And immediately, the skeleton's not really able to make vocal noise, but still kind of like a shriek and cry as they kind of like, with a bit of a rattle, they cover their eyes and are actually taken aback by this. So all that does is make it to where they have to try to stay away from him on their turn.
So the safest place is right behind him.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna initially
Right now,
enter the room
subtitles
so
would
I can
say
see what's
terrified
going on.
gathering.
So I think I'm gonna stay right here.
And the afterlife is right where you belong.
And I do believe I am going to go for, God damn it. I'm going to go for a Witch Bolt on skeleton number 2.
All right.
God, I suck lately.
No worries. As you go ahead and unleash this kind of bolt of lightning, it shoots right past the skeleton as it nearly falls down, trying to turn itself around, changing its structure almost cartoon-like, rotating its body to go the opposite direction now, like it's trying to run away.
Alright, before the end of my turn, can I quick move out of the way so that Jezra and Sarlin can move through if they want to?
Yeah,
I appreciate
your movement.
Alright, I'm just gonna go diagonal
Much
right on over here.
obliged.
Yeah. As you go ahead and loose that witch bolt and it misses, and then Sarah just dodges right in between there, and you are now effectively right behind Kai. Is there anything else that you want to do?
Let's see. Well, since Kai is... Well, they gotta stay away from Kai, because otherwise I was gonna say... let's see. I don't think I... Could I cast Hellish Rebuke in case they decide to get brave and come near me?
I think, and yes, you can, but let me, for example, so basically the way Hellish Rebuke works is it's a reaction.
Mhm.
So basically,
Yeah,
it's
when they attack you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if when in that moment when they hurt you from afar, like 60 feet away, if they shoot an arrow at you or cast a spell at you or even throw a rock at you and it hurts you, you can turn and use Hellish Rebuke as
Okay.
a reaction. And a reaction is basically it can be used at any time during a round, but everyone only gets one reaction.
Okay. All right.
So-
Then I'll just hold on and let go of my turn.
Okay. No worries. Keep it all rolling nicely so we can see how this plays out. Sarlin, what does
Whoa.
she do? As you already start to see some commotion going on inside of the room, skeletons coming to life.
I want to use reckless attack.
All right, which one are you going in reckless again? Attacking? You need to close in I mean, unless you're just fucking whipping something, which I don't think you ever got any ranged attacks again.
I'm
I
gonna
would
just
have
like 30 feet of movement, right?
Yes.
5, 10,
No, she has
15,
25.
20.
She is a dwarf.
Okay, yeah, still with 20, she can get to the one at the top of the room here.
Yeah, I'm going after
first one.
skeleton too.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. There you go. So, in that, you close in on the skeleton, running in quickly as it is trying to your surprise, go the opposite direction as you.
Oh,
Nonetheless, it's not like the first time you've ever had to cut something down running away from you.
that is true.
Mm.
So, you go
Clap
ahead.
them non-existent cheeks.
It is a reckless attack, so go ahead and roll with advantage.
Advantage. Would it be the D20?
Yes, go ahead and click the ADV at the bottom
Yes,
left.
got that.
Yes, and then roll the +5 next to your great axe or great club, and then yes, go for it, honey.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was answering Tanny on the phone.
Like,
Damn.
damn.
Wow. Yeah. Unleash. All right. So I'd say that fucking hits. So go ahead. I'd say go ahead and roll that damage on that poor bastard.
What
No.
day is it?
It's slash day. All right. So 7 damage straight to it. That means it only takes. Okay, so with that one strike, Sarlin, you raise your great axe up, coming out up over at the top of the. You're kind of aiming more or less for the spine and the kind of right shoulder blade.
Yes.
And as you cut across it, you shear off that shoulder blade, actually taking off that arm too, and break part of the spine, and you watch some of the ribs crack and shoot out. So as you kind of swing up and over and down, you just and watch them break. And nonetheless, it doesn't make any noise. It doesn't react. But you effectively just sheared off some of the skeletal structure of the skeleton, if you will.
Yeah.
The parts that have fallen off, you do watch as a bit of smoke, energy. You're not sure, just kind of dissipates from it just for a second.
Did anyone just see that?
And then they lay silent, just quiet. Or at least the arm is. The arm's not moving anymore.
Oh no, all I can hear is the theme to Thriller.
Somebody turn this off. All right, Jezra.
Alrighty.
You watch Sarlin go ahead and effectively slice a huge chunk out of a skeleton if you could.
Okay. Can I go up and get on top of this sarcophagus here when it lets me move? There we go.
Sheer thing.
And from there, I want to get my claws out. I want to like pounce attack this son of a bitch.
Did you kick the damn rabbit?
Exactly.
And I was reading up on my abilities here, and I do have the 2 attacks as long as I do the unarmed attack. I get a bonus action attack.
Yeah, I told you that.
Okay. Because, yeah, I remember you giving me the attack before, and I just couldn't remember why.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out my other key stuff.
Yeah, no, monks with their martial arts get to hit once and then they can hit again as a bonus action as long as it's an unarmed attack.
Been a long time. I'm ashamed of myself.
So, yeah, go ahead and make it 2 rolls. Try to hit this skeleton who is now just freshly without a right arm.
Yep.
He's having a bad day.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can fuck up his torso a good one.
Ooh.
Hit with the first. Oh shit!
And
Not so much on the second there.
you slip on the second. So I imagine like this most powerful spinning roundhouse kick as you like just climb upward the sarcophagus with like parkour, jump up, spin kick right, just flat foot right into the torso. Go ahead and roll damage.
And
just
for damage,
kick right through it, and you knock the ribs and everything apart. It just explodes across the room. And as you do, you keep spinning, and as you go to catch yourself with the follow through, you you come down and slip off the sarcophagus.
And then the Skyrim physics take effect.
Yep.
Yeah. Make a acrobat.
me ouch.
Yeah, no, you're effectively in midair. Just make a deck save.
Okay.
You're trying not to hit the ground too hard, but you're already kind of falling.
Yeah.
Okay.
25.
Yeah, so no, you are prone, but you're not hurt. You just fall over kind of awkwardly. Like
Worth it.
most epic kill, and then turn around to like fumble and fall off the sarcophagus.
Like those videos that say you're doing something epic and you screw up, but your crush is watching, so you manage to land it and do something epic with it.
I'm gonna go on the notion that it was just you were standing on that dead guy's grave that happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Kai says to you.
Desecrating them their corpses again.
Oh hell yeah!
Well, they're gonna actually finally get a turn. Too bad they're scared.
I'll just
divinity,
pop my head back.
or at least they can't really be scared, but because of his channel divinity, they're repelled, if you will.
Repent, sinners!
Their intelligence really isn't all that high.
That was like my average coworkers.
I would say they probably would just corner themselves. They probably wouldn't open a door.
So they're not smarter than your average velociraptor.
Or bear. Smarter than the average bear. All right, anyways.
Just smart enough to work at YouTube.
Perfect.
Ad department.
All right, they need to make. I'm gonna have it to where they have to save each turn, and they still fail. God damn it! All right. Well, he just continues to hold them off for you guys. Looks like they don't want to move away from the wall there. He's just taking amusement out of just literally holding a godly flashlight out of his hand, and they're just cowering, and not literally cowering, but yeah, they're just over there trying to get away, and there is nowhere to get away.
All right.
Sarah,
I
Well,
imagine I'm just like stumbling around, bumping into each other constantly.
so I want to kind of pull a
Yeah.
half-assed Jezra. I want to move right here. That way, I'm not getting in. I'm not going to be standing behind anybody. And go back to my old standby. Eldritch Blast one of these fuckers. I'll go for number 3.
Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Hit. Just as it kind of runs right into the other one and kind of goes to turn around and reposition itself, slams right into like underneath the ribs, right in the where the spine's exposed, causing it to almost bend at an acute angle before standing back up awkwardly.
And for my last move, I'll set my happy ass off here before I fall off. I'm a warlock.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking acrobat. I know my ass will be on the ground.
If you don't end up provoking it, some spooky ghost will push you. Sorry. Sorry, Lynn, what are you doing?
Oh.
I could have also been a smartass and just used fucking lightning lure.
Am I still
Drag him
recklessly
closer to Kai.
attacking, or do I still, or I'm just back to normal?
What do you mean?
Am I?
You used stop it. Goddamn dog. You used reckless attack. You weren't raging.
Yeah. So okay.
And it's been a while since the last time you raged. So you would not be raging right now.
Yeah.
Effectively, you will need a short rest before you can rage again.
I'm going to move forward and attack Skeleton 2.
You mean 3?
Or yeah, 3.
I was
Gotcha.
gonna say Jezra took care of
Who
number
was the
2
one that
fairly
got fucked up?
effectively.
Yes.
All right. Are you reckless attacking again?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So advantage.
Advantage to hit.
Oh, I should have clicked on the.
I do believe that there is a good rule.
Yep.
Ah, god damn it, Xander.
Well, poo.
And then.
Sucks to be that guy.
Xander got a hold of a bunch of soda cans my brother left in the room and was cooking
Oh shit.
and started pouring them in a bunch of containers and made a mess.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Like,
Kids.
side note of all that.
Can't live with them, can't turn them into the orphanage.
Yep, exactly.
Where's a firehouse when you need it?
This time coming in with more of the backswing, you come across and immediately just cleave off the head of the skeleton, and then coming back on the the opposite direction. You take off its legs in just one fell swoop, just behead, legs off, and then it kind of
Yeah, that's my specialty.
it falls to the ground, lifeless, as you watch as a bit of that smoky essence kind of just only ever so briefly. Could just be like the dust on the ground moving with some like wind that leaves it. Maybe it's the spirits going full Liu Kang. All right. Well, in that case, if you're going for the vault, I need an athletics check. Unless you're just gonna run over.
Yeah.
If you're gonna run over it, then by all means, it's just you jumping over and then jumping off.
I just want to like get up, like run and slide across it, and use that momentum to just like do a flying kick straight to his upper body.
Okay, I mean, for just for the sake of explanation and aesthetics, yeah, we'll say you just do that. It's not too hard. You're pretty dexterous as it is. As you come sliding over the top of the sarcophagus, just go ahead and roll to hit. And yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna get the door.
Oh,
Shit.
That's just one kitty sliding off the coffin and right into the wall.
I do have one more.
Yes, you do.
Better one.
That'll do. That'll do.
This is for the second one hits.
So I just missed a 1 foot. I went too low on the rib cage. Hey, I got a 4 on that though.
Jesus, fuck! The first kick is like super just heavy, and you go to kick and you're like, this one's gonna fucking kill you. You go kick past it, miss entirely, and there's that moment where you like bite down and grit your teeth,
Mother.
and then you just use all of your momentum with that leg that's already out and just kick sideways, and you sweep out the actual bottom of the rib cage and kick it in half. It just goes falling into the other pile of skeletal remains, and just there's nothing left. All that's left is just a bit of the ruddy mail that was on it, and even that just kind of falls about since the skeleton is just kind of falling apart.
Does that mean I get a smooth landing on the other side of the sarcophagus?
Yes.
Well, me, I can't help but to imagine you just laying there on the ground covered in bones.
Yeah, just like a bunch of dust pluming off of me.
At this point, Kai kind of immediately closes his palm, and the light dissipates, shuts off. Walks over. All right. Well, made short work of that.
I think you lost your voice.
Nope, that was me talking to myself, forgetting I had the mic out.
Oh.
And Kai, yeah, is now kind of actually, I'm gonna say for sake, he's just coming over to the sarcophagus and the remains,
Oh, okay.
and he's kneeling down, doing a bit of a prayer over it.
Just a fresh streak across the top of it with less dust.
You basically hear just something along the lines of, "May the Dawn Father's light guide you in the afterlife."
Praise the sun.
And as he stands up with the last one, he kind of looks to the rest of the group.
I'll just nod to him.
You wait for him to do it, because you can just push under the door or whatever you want to do. I do see you're over by that door.
you want me
That's
to
just where I landed.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just for the moment, yeah, combat has ended, at least for the second, so you guys can do what you will if you want to look about the room or something.
You want me to knock on the door?
Looks
Oh,
like we
I
have
see.
2 of them again.
I see 2 doors. The question is which way do we want to go?
Mm.
Well, you are looking a little bit better, Silent. Do you think we'd be able to split up?
That I don't.
If it turns into too big of an area, of course we come back and get the others, but just kind of figure it out from here.
With me still injured, I think we should stay together.
Works for
Good
me.
idea.
Now, someone choose a door so I can knock it down.
Well, then I would have to ask Jezra if they hear anything in the back behind the door.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll just put a hand in front of the door behind me, or I can just push this one open.
No.
But first, I'll check it.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh, 13. I think that's my lowest perception so far.
Don't you have something that gives you a bonus because you're tabaxing? No, that's right. No, you're just proficient. But anyways, side note. I will say
Yep.
with the 13, you kind of press up against the door. Pretty thick. You just kind of close your eyes and focus for a moment. You do hear a faint sound. It's a bit muffled, or you do hear another one, and it's a voice. You kind of make out a. Do you hear anything? Think the skeletons got him? I hope so.
Oh, while they're saying that, really quick, I'll whisper to the group. There's people on the other side.
I say let's
Ooh.
go in and have some fun.
Hey, I'm knocking down that door.
Wait. Just let me listen for another second.
Okay.
You want to listen for a little bit more? You'll have to roll
Yeah. Gotcha.
to see if you glean any more information. Once the game decides to let you.
Ooh, 17.
Ooh.
All right, as you kind of press your ear up against the door again, kind of finding a familiar spot that is giving the most kind of give to the sound anyway. You focus again in here. It's kind of quiet. I can't hear anything. You realize that this voice with a 17 is on the other side of the door.
Just like directly on the other side of it.
Yes.
Oh.
And then at this moment, you kind of hear him like he's looking the other direction. Maybe you just kind of like a mental image, trying to think of what he's doing. And then you hear another voice that you couldn't really hear as well. Oh,
Did I do it?
We could always use them as hostages.
Right after I hear that, I'll duck back over. Come back a couple of feet to where I can talk to Sarlin.
Mm-hmm.
Put a hand on her shoulder. Be like, kick that fucking door with everything you've got.
Oh, hell yes!
Treat it like it's a seedy tavern.
All right, I'll say she is not really opposed. She's gonna do it quick. So, soft 20.
Oh shit!
All right. As you go ahead and kick that door open, you immediately watch it come off. Basically, it was locked, and you watched a little bit of locking mechanism on it just come bending off and flying off, and she just kicks it, and it flies open. To which you hear a as the guy gets sent reeling back from behind the door as it collides with him.
Throwing javelins, getting pissed about losing them, and kicking doors is pretty much Ireland's entire repertoire.
Welcome to Toontown.
What do you expect? These are my specialties.
At this point, we're closer to Cool World.
God damn. Alrighty. In that regard, as you go ahead and kick the door in, you surprise them effectively. So
One guy
roll
got a hell of a
initiative.
surprise.
Oh yeah, definitely. Is he? I'm gonna actually roll a d6. Oh, it only took. He only got a 1. I will say it's plus your strength though.
Wait, me?
Yes, because you
Okay.
kicked it in with everything you had.
Okay, let
So
me.
plus 3. So that's 4 damage to this guy's face as he was leaning up against it, trying to listen through. He doesn't have very good hearing. It makes sense that a cat person's gonna hear a lot better than this poor sap.
He
is
ain't
he
gonna have
gonna-
much going on up there after that.
No,
Yeah, I'm trying my best to play into somebody with 14 wisdom. I hope I'm doing all right so far.
No, you're doing good. Yeah. So let's see. So far, we got Sarek to roll initiative. Everybody else, if you haven't, roll initiative. And this is a surprise round, so they will be losing their first turn. Since you rolled so well, kicking the door in,
Well,
or at least I'll say one of
right?
them is surprised.
I got a
Rough-
minute till my turn. I'll be right back.
Okay, but yeah, the one that you dinged with the door in the head is going to be surprised this round.
Yep.
I think he's gonna find a lot of things surprising.
Oh yeah, his head is gonna probably come off.
Roll initiative, bitch.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Fine.
Yeah. Meantime, I'm gonna also go ahead and get this going. There we go. All right, top of the line is Ruffian 1. All right. He is gonna go ahead and use his turn to go ahead and use an action to try to open the door with his keys. If I can. Apparently it's just glitched and doesn't let you. So whatever. But anyways, yeah, so for the sake of role playing, yeah, you go ahead and see this guy go over here and start trying to rummage through his a pack on his side and go ahead and pull out a set of keys, and he's trying to hurriedly get into the door as you see with his other hand him going for his short sword.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side you hear a bit of a series of voices actually of what sounds to be a frightened woman and and two child voice.
Yeah.
So from where you are, you can't quite make out what's going on, but you do see him trying to go for what seems to be prisoners. And yeah, anyways, that's the end of his turn. That's all he can do. The other guy is surprised. He can't do shit. He is on the ground, not fully. I would say he at this time he's standing up a bit, clutching his head a bit with a bit of blood running down his face.
Mm-hmm.
As the corner of his cheek has been busted by the doorknob, if you will. In this case, it's not an actual doorknob, more of a handle. And
Yeah.
Sarek, you are leading with that.
Well, let's see. I want to move up here, and I'm going to have to ask Jezra and Sarlin to duck. I got a present for our friend Ruffian too.
All right.
Okay.
Where did that one come from? I didn't even roll that. Whatever.
It just happened.
I'll go for it.
It just was like it just happens. I will say with both of you kind of knowing in tandem and knowing your ally here, you both are able to duck just in time to watch this blue flame rocket over the top of your heads right into this guy as he's standing up fully.
I'll use my cat-like reflexes to make sure Sarlin is standing low enough. No hair singeing on my watch.
Next time, though, I think I'll have you guys roll a dex save, though, to effectively dodge.
Okay, let me.
Fair.
I can do it now.
Yeah, if you really want. You have
I mean, I'm
advantage,
totally game.
because now I know how much damage he did. You'll be taking half or full or none.
Yeah, hell.
Sarlin, you rolled a 5. So that would be, you get grazed by it, so you take 1 damage.
Oof. Okay.
As, yeah, there is a bit of blue flame, kind of like as she stands up, kind of burning around her hair. She has to like pat it out.
Yeah, can I just like use my free action to help her get that shit out?
Just are like also patting her out.
Trying not to burn the hair on my own body.
Right. Kai is going to, at this time, because of the change of situation,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, not entirely sure what's all going on in there, but hopefully this helps. And he's just
Bad people doing bad shit, saying something about hostages. Enough to get in the way, right?
Yep.
And a female and child voice in there.
Well, that's enough for me to get involved.
I don't know. I get the
It's,
feeling the more we go on with this campaign, have you guys have seen Hellraiser? Oh fuck, not Hellraiser, Helsing.
Oh god.
He's gonna.
See,
I get the feeling
yes.
he's gonna slowly turn into Alexander Anderson.
He's gonna cast Sacred Flame on the only guy he can see barely in the door as he runs up next to Jezra. And he needs to go ahead and make a dex save. The ruffian's dex is +2. There we go. Roll. Saves. Does not take any damage. Oh, that didn't work. Is a burst of white flame kind of appears next to him, but not quite on him. The guy kind of looks extremely surprised for a second as like a random burst of white hot flame. Yeah, he's just like, what the hell?
First the
In
door, then
meantime,
blue
Jezra-
flames, and then white flames. This guy's having a bad day.
Yeah. Spellcasters. Jezra, what do you do?
Alrighty. I'm gonna look to Sarlin really quick, be like, I'm gonna need your help again really fast. And from there, I want to try to go past her. And I want to, again, jump off her, like launch off her, and use it to jump forward at this guy.
All right. Make a
And I want to try to tackle him.
for acrobatics, I think, for this one.
Gotcha. $24.
All right, you guys effectively switch places and you come rocketing around with all this velocity. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
Guy's eyes
Ooh,
wide.
23.
He gets basically just a full flat foot right in the gut. Eyes pop out, One Piece anime style.
There's always that one guy who just gets his ass relentlessly kicked.
Yeah, that's this guy apparently. Hit with the door.
Once I have him tackled and on the ground, I want to use my second attack, and I just want to like prop myself up and swing an elbow into his face.
People's elbow.
Yes.
You kick his ass with his own elbow.
Yes. You'll be able to lick your own elbow by the time we're done with all this.
Lick it, lick it. All right, go ahead and roll again to hit. Roll again. You have to see if you actually hit him. You do, god damn
And
it.
I do. So
Jezra's
now I
on
shall
the
do both
fucking-
sets of damage.
He's on a roll, if you would speak metaphorically, ironically. God damn it. Oh, man. As the guy goes to try to get
The
back
elbow
up,
does it.
he looks up and he just the last thing he sees is an elbow right across the face, just at the tunnel vision. Just he watches him he slumps to the floor, the stone below.
You'll be that one guy at the pearly gate. So how did you die? All I remember is something about standing at a door.
Like everybody I encounter is just gonna be waking up hours from now, just in a bunch of pain, wondering what the hell happened, looking around at all their dead companions.
Laid out, knocked the fuck out on some flagstone. Yeah, at least he's not dead. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway,
Dying pretty
Just lumps
profusely.
and bone fragments everywhere.
at that point, let's see, initiative. Sarlin, what do you do as you go and help Jezra propel right into this guy, and he is instantly bagged, knocked to the ground and unconscious.
Oh yeah, would that have gotten me further into the room at all?
I will say with your good roll and the fact that Homeboy's dead, yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay, thank you.
That way we can clear the
He's
door a
not
little bit.
Mind you, he's not. You don't know if he's actually dead, but yes, that does push you in a little bit. You could effectively use your movement too if you want to move even more, or either that or you're.
Yeah.
If you don't move, then you're probably only going to still remain right here.
I'll get towards the center of the room and just get right in front of this guy.
Okay. So yeah, Sarlin, what do you do with the fact that Jezra's more positioned in the middle there, so you can just run in. God damn, Xander.
Yeah. I'm going to just move into the room and get in position.
Anytime you're ready there, Nestle.
Oh. All right. Well, in that
Is your
case,
token not wanting to move?
can you move it or no? If not, I can move it for you.
I'll move in.
There you go. Sarlin moves in, and there's only one guy left who is now eyes wide and trying to hurriedly get in this door.
You gotta imagine, we gave Ruffian 2 a really bad fucking day. You gotta imagine how scared shitless one's gotta be.
This is what happens when you have a cat monk.
Yep.
Yeah, at this point, he's just kind of like looking at the group kind of gathering around him like, shit.
Like the end of the Avengers standing around Loki.
Yeah, pretty much. And he does start to show that defeatedness. I would say by this point, he wouldn't still be like adamantly trying to get in there. He is probably starting to like pull the keys away, standing straight up.
Yeah.
Kind of like looking back to the group.
I don't think I'll be able to send this one away butt naked.
Look, no hard feelings.
Well, Sarlin's still got movement and attack. I think there's
Yeah,
plenty of
go
hard
ahead, Sarlin,
feelings
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going to attack.
damn.
There for big boy.
Hit it. All right. So with a slash of 8 damage, as he goes ahead and says that, you go ahead and lacerate the whole frontal portion of his torso, cutting through his leather. A bit of blood runs out as he kind of
Yep.
kind of looks to the rest of the you two, really. The rest of the group hasn't filed in. Fine. Kill me then.
Oh, I will.
Wasn't worth the damn job anyway. That's really all he can say at this time.
Yep.
But it is his turn. So he is gonna go ahead at this time. For the sake of survival, he's already enclosed with you, so he couldn't really do what he wants to do anyway.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom save. Are you smart enough? Nope, he's stupid. He's gonna try to surprise you and swing back at Sarlin and at Jezra, trying to hit you both once.
You slut.
And I'll say, since he misses Jezra, he does like one really wild, just one sweep of the blade. It catches Sarlin first because it's the first person he's aiming for. It's by surprise. But as it goes across Sarlin and you hear her yelp a bit in pain, Jezra, you're able to jump back just in time to catch the blade kind of swipe past you.
Fucker.
Sarlin, that is 7 points of damage.
I'm back where I started.
So you're bloodied again, yes. Back the hell off. How the hell did you get past the skeletons anyway? Sarek, what do you do?
Alright, let's see. Oh, I definitely want to get in. Let's see, I got 30 speed. Let's see, 5, 10. Because I want to step in and I want to step in behind Sarlin. And I think that'll take me pretty much all of my movement outside of like 5. Because I think stepping past Sarlin is what counts as like rough ground, so it's going to take double.
Yeah, if you step through Sarlin, it'll be 10 feet.
Right.
So 5, 10, yeah, yep.
Oh shit.
Now that I'm in here with Big Boy,
I do know flurry of blows.
I hope he's ready. I hope
Yes, you do.
everybody's ready to duck.
You know flurry of blows. You don't know stunning strike. That's what it was. Anyways, continue.
Sorry. Thinking out loud. My bad.
I hope everybody's ready for a deck save.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
guess that.
Yeah, with that being a complete miss, yeah, I will say in this case, everyone you two need to make deck save.
Who, me?
Yep.
Hooray!
Well, you have it at advantage though, Sarlin, because you're a barbarian.
Short.
Advantage?
Yep.
12.
Okay. Yeah, you both are not phased by it. It goes over the top of your head, and you watch this bolt of lightning just strike the stone ceiling.
Whew.
What? And
Little warning
hell?
next time.
The guy like looks like up to like.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling I should stick with my goddamn Eldritch Blast.
10. Y'all getting the situation handled in there?
Yeah.
We're fine. Watch the other door.
He's nearly dead. I'm about to cut his head off.
You get a shut up, watch the door. All right. All right. Not realistically. But anyways, yeah. So Kai does just kind of guards the door.
Just a smattering of, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Jezra, what do you do?
Alrighty. I want to go for non-lethal blows that don't knock him out. Like I want to try to like take his legs out from him. I want to keep him open for questioning, essentially.
Okay, so just go ahead and do your attacks as per, and we're just specifying non-lethal damage.
Yep. Just incapacitating.
And you are using your hands, so it's very well possible. Go ahead.
Yep, and I'll even make sure I don't use my claws.
Okay, so all bludgeoning.
Yep. And I do have 2 separate attacks set up for that now, while I had a second to do it.
Sweetness. All right, yeah, go ahead and roll to hit whenever you're ready.
All right,
The
the first
first
one's going to miss.
He ducks under it.
I will use my second one. Also a miss.
And catches
I'm
you.
going to expend one of my 3 key points to do a flurry of blows for 2 more attacks.
Not so fast, are ya, kitty cat?
I'll let him finish saying that.
And then pop him in the jaw.
Poor bastard. Well, he didn't know you got an extra attack.
And one last one.
He thought he was coming off clever. Oh, he actually
Damn.
got that one.
Fucking A, only 1 out of 4 though.
See how that one hits though.
He's one lucky fucker.
Yes.
So he manages to only get slugged once as catches that fist, and then you manage to, as he makes that shitty remark, you give him a look and then come across with a quick jab, and just immediately blood starts running down his nose as he gives you a bit of a sneer before wiping his face, and you go to swing again, and he actually does a bit of a forearm block.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Not
Yeah,
very
and
bad.
also I've communicated my plan to nobody, so yeah,
As
they
you
have
say-
no idea that I'm trying to keep them there for questioning. As far as we know, it's kill on sight.
Yep, I was about to say that, and also the last thing he says is, when you do that and he blocks your last strike, Skug hits harder than you.
Okay, let's do this.
If I remember correctly, we killed Skug.
Nope. You guys have not encountered a half orc yet.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of the
2
fucking the goblin leader that we killed. I couldn't
Yep.
remember his name. I thought it was something like
That-
Skug.
That is Clark.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is pretty close. That is, yeah. Skug is the name of the ruffian that came and extorted Toblin. Or no, it was Anne and Harbin said that he got beat up by him. And unfortunately for you not relaying that message, Jezra, you watch as come right down on the collarbone of this guy. As he kind of tries to fight for that moment before it goes weak, and then he's like, and then goes limp. You hear a shriek in the back, Matt, and immediately also see behind him in the cell there, a middle-aged woman and 2 kids, one of adolescent age, and one a little bit younger. And she is fiercely. They're all kind of like on the ground, kind of huddled up against the wall, and the kids are kind of holding her, and she's just trying to cover their eyes, mainly the little ones, as this is all going on.
Fair.
We do come in like a group of lunatics.
Yep. Led by me.
They're just cowering in fear for as far as they know. In fact, insight check. Yeah, as far as they know, you guys are a bunch of raving, crazy lunatics. Or, I mean, maybe adventurers at best, but they think you guys came in here and just cleave these guys down like nothing.
Definitely wouldn't blame her on that one.
Yeah, they're just kind of
Right.
like hiding, not saying anything in the back of this cell. Bit shaken.
I would say now that the fight is done, somebody's got to get the keys off the body so we can open up the cell.
Easy enough. It's right there, and you've seen him. You know, he had it just briefly before that. You reach down and pick up the key, open it up with a
Kick the
slides
body out of
open.
my way.
All right.
Go ahead and do so. Please, please don't. Please don't hurt us.
We're not here to hurt you. Not here to kill you. We're here to stop these ruffians who've been messing with your town.
Oh. There's a bit of a sigh of relief there.
We
Or
might
kinda
be a
just, like,
bit
thinking about the group.
brash in our approach, but, well, desperate times and
fair.
desperate measures.
Well, I can't gripe about me being saved, me and my children, so by all means. Um, she stops and thinks for a moment. Uh, have have you seen my husband at all?
Could I ask,
haven't-
is that the woodcutter?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I haven't seen him since we got hauled off.
I hate to be the one to have to pass on the news, but we were informed that he did not make it.
She takes that with a bit hard, but doesn't like grieve hard. You can tell that she's been here grieving for a while, and if anything, that confirms a dark suspicion she had. As she does still weep a bit, but it's more of a quiet cry, and it's not. She's mainly cried at most of what she could. The kids are also at that stage before she kind of
Yeah.
composes herself and then looks to the rest of the group, thanks you again, and she asks if there's anything she could do. She'll attempt to help, and she can, and then asks if there's a way out or how to get out, or if she should remain with you guys.
I would say it would be best to go. We've cleared out the path behind us, but can you give us any information on any of these ruffians, especially their leader?
Um, all I know is that the boss is some sort of wizard, spellcaster sort, and recently, I they were talking about uh, bugbears. I seen some tall furry monsters with big ears that apparently are working for them. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Definitely a bit ominous, but we'll handle it.
On that note, though, she basically just tells the characters, though, I hate to feel empty-handed. Uh, After all this, if you find me, I know where a valuable heirloom is hidden. Uh, to reward you guys. I don't have anything right now per se, but maybe that would be able to suit you as a fine repayment.
I'll approach her at that point. You said it was just her and two kids in there, right?
Yeah, you see her. It is her, middle age, and two kids. One is about 18-ish, and the other is about 13. They are both.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both boys. Or actually, from a quick glance, they are both boys, but actually, you do see the younger one is a girl and has short kept hair, very short kept.
Okay. Game of Thrones in it. I got you.
Yeah.
And here I was thinking Pitch Black.
Okay. Yeah. But of that degree,
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a bit messy, but it's shorter than you would gather a girl would normally
Yeah.
sport their hair. Especially this
Fair.
time.
They kind of look to
Okay.
help keep it hidden that it's a girl.
Exactly. Yep. And in that though, yeah. Other than that, that's all you notice.
Okay. So yeah, at that rate, I'll approach her, and I'll hold out 6 of my 10 rations that I have.
Okay. Are you sure? I
And
mean, at that point, she's like
yeah,
thankful, but also kind of curious as to you just fork it all over.
there's enough here for each of you for 2 days. I hope that's enough time to get where you need to be safe and start getting better.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. God's bless you.
Well, since I
Well-
don't need it anymore, I would give her my torch so that she can get out of here.
Nice.
Because I got I can see in the dark now, so I don't need the light anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'd give her one of my water skins. That way they have something to go with the rations, because we don't know if they've been given food or water or exactly how long they've been down here.
Right.
And I really don't want them drinking from that cistern.
At this point, Kai from the back. I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but how are they going to get past the pit?
We didn't think about that.
It does present a problem.
Just looking out for these fellow folk, if you don't mind. I don't want to send them aimlessly into this little pit issue without anything. Jezra, you're pretty agile. Is there any way you could jump across with that rope, fasten it on the other side, and they could just, hang, what's the word? Find their way across the rope, hand by hand?
I mean, I could.
Definitely worth a look.
Tightrope. That's
Yeah.
I ain't never been into one of them carnivals, so I know about them
At,
tightrope.
at that rate, I'll also look over to the 13-year-old. And how much does he look like he weighs by now? Like, how malnourished is he?
He is pretty malnourished, but not very bad. Regardless, he can't weigh more than 80, 90 pounds. Like that's pretty heavy even. He's a skinny kid.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I have enough encumbrance. And I'll point to him. If we want, if you don't mind, you could even be on my back when I jump over. Be the first one there. Help me keep everybody safe.
Okay. I'd be safe. I'll hold on tight. He seems interested in the prospect, but he's also been through a lot, and any sort of hint of danger is just tough to kind of want to surmount. In that regard, you're gonna help them across.
Yep.
Okay, we'll say that takes you about. You guys could honestly take a short rest if you want, because it's gonna take him about that long to help him across if he wants to be safe.
That probably would help Sarlin if you have any hit dice left.
Darling.
Yeah. Sarlin has one. Amber, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah. So if you want, we can roll a hit dice, and you guys can do a short rest.
Right, you can just be sitting back while we do all this, trying to patch yourself up a little bit or something.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
can RP a bit, talk about anything you want to. If there's anything your characters need to relay information, and yeah, give it that 30 minutes, because that way Jezra actually
Yeah.
makes sure
You
they're
know.
safe. And I
Mhm.
will
It's going to be
say,
30 minutes that we have to spend anyways, and now it won't be considered waiting around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, Jezra, this is not a short rest for you.
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with that.
Okay.
Nope. If it works out for the team and we can help these people, then I feel like it'll be justified enough for me to want to hang out and let them do it.
Right. All right. Well, with these, we'll go ahead and say that gets done. There's nothing else you guys want to establish. How air bubbles? God damn it! Anything else you want to establish? Then you guys short rest that 30 minutes, pretty uneventful.
Yeah.
And after they take their leave, they thank you again, Jezra, and Myrna, as she tells you her name is Drendar. Myrna Drendar. Thank you again. And if you need to find me, I do live around here. So I'm more than willing to repay you again. Thank you. She does still seem emotionally exhausted. And after thanking you, she goes ahead with the torch in hand and leads her kids out as you watch them kind of walk out of sight. Now, on the other side of the pit, as you basically come back over to the rest of the group, who at this point, Sarlin, go ahead and roll your one hit dice. So you're effectively.
Where's that?
It is on your character sheet.
Yep, it'll be the main tab, and then at the bottom center of the page, it'll be
Oh.
next to the HD.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep. Good roll.
Nice.
Very good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Desperately
that'll help.
needed.
That gets you back down in the single digit wounds.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So yeah, as Jezra, you come back around, you find Kai kind of just humming to himself with a little ball of light kind of floating in his hand as he's illuminating the way, walking out as the rest of the group is finally kind of coming to after their short rest.
Here.
Well,
Yeah.
they manage all right on their own.
Yeah.
This should be okay.
Good to hear.
At least I hope.
And you folks ready to go?
I'm always ready to go.
Good. Well, I'm following y'all when you're ready.
I guess it's time for door number 3.
Yep.
So who is leading?
I think we're doing pretty good with
I'll
Jezra
look
leading.
to Sarlin again by now. You still want me to stick out front?
Sarlin or Jezra?
I can lead.
After you.
Okay.
So this kind of formation or vice versa?
That
Yeah.
works.
There
Yeah,
you go.
that works for me. Back to our standard order.
Right.
I would say, Sarlin, don't automatically kick the fucking door. Try to listen in a little bit.
So
We surprised them once, we might not do it again.
perception, right? Or
If you're gonna listen to the door, yes.
okay.
Oh god.
So let's have the barbarian perceive shit. Not bad.
No. All right. You listen. You don't hear anything on the other side.
Okay. Let's get this. Is the door unlocked?
You looking about it, then go ahead and reach for the door. It is unlocked. It opens.
Let's just open it.
All right. You go ahead and swing it open and find an empty hallway.
Okay.
Achievement unlocked. Door unkicked.
You've advanced. As you kind of look down this small little passage, you do see that there is a immediate door on the right at the end of the hallway. As you look at it, though, it is locked tight. There is a couple of locks on it.
That sounds like a kicking door.
You want me to kick it?
Do the rest of you file down the passage, or do you just let her kind of work down there?
I say we should stay close in case shit hits the fan. Which, knowing our luck, will.
Yeah.
What's your passive intelligence? I will say the only person who's smart enough at the passive intelligence, Sarek, make an investigation check.
Alrighty.
No, almost
Ooh.
a 3, and then it rolled to a 19. That was crazy.
Right. That last second.
Yep.
Right, right. So there's this key moment here, especially with your newfound vision, Sarek. You're kind of still getting accustomed to it. So you're looking beyond Jezra over at Sarlin, kind of where Sarlin's positioned, where her feet are
Okay.
on the flagstone. It is smoother than usual. And you do notice there are grooves that come out in a half circle and not in the same direction as the door she's facing. They come out from the wall behind her.
Mm-hmm.
With a 19 investigation, you're gleaning that something like this wall might give way to a door because there is significant proof on the ground of stone, like this abrasion, right?
Mhm.
The stone is opening and smoothing the flagstone every time. You have a hunch that there is a secret door behind Sarlin.
All I need
Direct-
is a trench coat and I'll be Columbo.
Hey, Columbo.
One more thing.
Yeah, but no, you noticed just that faint bit of that there.
I would say, Sarlin, don't touch that door. Sarlin and Jezra, look at the ground underneath her.
Oh. Okay.
What are you talking? Oh.
Oh.
I would say we have a bit more to investigate than let's just say, a somewhat locked door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How
I
do you
looked
want
to Sarlin.
open
Think
this.
you can give it a push?
I will push it.
I would say before trying to give it a push, let me ask DM, is there anything hanging on the walls?
With that really good perception by Sarlin earlier, no.
Okay.
Nothing apparent.
Alright, then I would say give her a push. Though, given how it swings it, I would say it needs more of a pull.
Okay.
Though I don't know where you could get a grip. Unless you can see something to grip onto. But I do have a crowbar in my backpack.
Pass it over.
There you go. God damn it. I was about to say, and there's no way you guys will get into this door.
Pass the
And-
crowbar over.
When we were looking for ways of getting over the pit, I was looking through my inventory. I was like, I got a fucking crowbar.
Yes, you
Pass it
do.
over.
I got
Give it
5
to
of
me.
them. No, I actually got one.
God. All right, you
Dude.
hand the stocky dwarf a crowbar as she goes ahead and approaches Swole. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay.
The Swole dwarf with the crowbar that just is a little bit
No.
sizable. All right, a 12 is just enough to actually find a spot. You basically run the crowbar into the wall twice. First one, tink, nothing. Tink, and it slides across. There's a spark, and then it catches a lip that you didn't see there. And as you push in, it is now lodged in there, but you're unable to get the thing pushed open just yet. You can try again, or you can have someone give you assistance.
I would say Jezra give her some assistance.
I'll lean in and try to help, although I have a whopping 12 strength, so this isn't my strong suit.
Charlene rolls advantage. You're getting help.
Advantage.
I was going to say we could always just do a football thing where Kai pushes
Athletics?
me, I push Jezra, and Jezra pushes Sarlin.
Should I do athletics again?
Yeah, with advantage.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you needed. And even that,
Damn.
that's just enough too. So you're still like sitting there for a moment, crying. You see all of her muscles just completely flexed as hard as possible, veins popping, her teeth gritting, face red, before a as it's starting to finally come free. A bit of air starts to blow through as this like pressure. It's almost pressurized from how tight it was, and you just finally pry it open. And once it's broken free, you kind of put a hand in there and start pushing it open before it finally slides open.
Looky, looky, we got a cookie.
There you go. There's a secret entrance.
I'm gonna get
All right.
smashing.
Do you file in?
Sarlin's got
I
the
don't see why not.
sight advantage on us.
If Sarlin's running ahead, I don't want to leave her alone.
Nope, don't want to miss out on the fun.
I don't want to miss a thing.
I had a feeling that was coming.
All right, but as you, Sarlin, open this area up, you do find basically what seems to be a storage area immediately. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates. And yeah, you do faintly see a natural cavern
Oh.
open up in the edge of the wall here from the little bit that you see. You can move your character. You are not in combat, so you may move freely.
I'm gonna look at these crates.
Okay.
I'll come
You-
in as well.
Start looking in them.
Mm-hmm.
You do find that it looks like a lot of construction material.
Oh.
You find some filled with straw packing. There's hammers, pry bars. There's one of nails. Just kind of stuff like that.
Trying to get myself into the room.
Right.
There we go.
There you go. But yeah, basically, you see that the most of the provisions of goods here are not valuable. The most valuable, I'll say, while you're sitting around here, and mainly you, Sarlin, would know this because pelts are kind of your thing. You do find that there's one crate that is full of beaver pelts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, leave it to Beaver.
There is 30 of them, and they're about roughly, I would not say Sarla would know that actually. So you don't know how wealthy. As far as gold, you probably don't know how much they're worth. You do know pelts are worth a lot though. They can be traded in as far as between tribe and stuff too, pretty easily too. So, and on top of that, yeah, as you guys all file in, what are you going ahead to do? You see that, amongst this little storage room here, you also have a natural cavern that is kind of apparent now.
Well, given the fact that we got a secret entrance, we've already had a trap there, so I'm thinking we should definitely, before we're going into the natural cavern, maybe see if any of us feel like we can, if there's any traps or anything stepping into there. Especially since, from what I can see, it looks like there is, I'm guessing, like a little gorge.
From this distance, you can't quite tell, but yes, there is a ravine, meta speaking. Or yeah. But from this point in general, yeah, you can proceed forth with caution. If you'd like to see if there is a trap, you guys can go ahead and make a investigation if you're actually like looking in this particular transition area to make sure there's nothing, no tripwires, no whatever the case.
I'll go for an investigation.
I'll do the same thing.
8. And what does Chess Rocket?
God damn it.
8. You both look it over, and you do not find anything here that indicates that it has been trapped.
Looks good to me.
All that you get distinguished from this point is a cold breeze that is kind of started to be noticeable as soon as you kind of got close to this large natural cavern. Both of you are pretty adept at perception. I'll say you have a pretty acute sense of smell, both of you. There is one thing that has immediately catched your attention. Jezra first, then Sarek. You smell the faint scent of decaying flesh.
Yummy.
You picking up on that too?
Oh yeah. Way too many battlefields. I know that smell anywhere.
Couldn't agree more.
I figured once we ran into the skeletons, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Anybody who does something simple as that, well, they got a lot more up their sleeve.
Alright. Necromancy never draws the line at the old dead.
Nope. But
No, right.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
uh, no time like the present.
Mm-hmm.
I look back to the group, mainly look over to Kai.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to step in and actually get close to the ravine because I kind of want to know how deep it is, and I want to be near this bridge to wonder about it. So would I have to run an investigation just on the bridge because I want to make sure that it is not rickety, it isn't falling apart?
Yeah, if you want to establish the actual condition of this bridge, you're going to have to go ahead and investigate it. In this lighting, even with your dark vision, it's hard to tell. It looks like it could probably hold your weight. It doesn't look like it's extremely worn, but it does look old.
Mm.
So, with a 7, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
In that, you feel an odd sensation in your mind for a brief moment. And before you can it's almost familiar, like the feeling when you're trying to extend your consciousness and reach out and to speak to others. Before you can really make sense of it, make a insight check. No, make a deception check. Sorry.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, damn, that's damn good. Nope. Okay, you feel an odd kind of sensation trying to invade your mind, almost like just a bit of a kind of sensation of something trying to protrude, kind of just like enter your mind for a brief moment before it just dissipates.
And I want to send a chasing thought after it. Do not try to deceive me, for my patron is much better. Because I'm an asshole.
Okay.
Just because I feel like, that's the kind of mind frame that I would have. Anybody trying to get in my mind, yeah, I'm going to remind them my patron's a lot better at it. But that'd be something that my companions wouldn't know because, of course, that's going on in my little head.
At that point, it's still just a curious thing. You not quite sure what that was. After saying that out loud, though, you do feel, and then you hear a voice in your head. It's just a voice this time. It's a bit of a different sensation. Patron. Lingering. You're not a red brand, are you?
No. Much worse.
Worse? That's all you hear so far. Nothing indicating where this voice is coming from.
I would turn back to my companions and tell them, keep your wits about you. There's a lot more going on in here.
All right. Kai's unsure what that means, but he's following along.
I would think as a paladin he would kind of I would almost feel like a paladin, like he would almost have like a sixth sense for something like that. That something is stirring in the air.
They do if there's a divine sense as an actual feature, but he is a cleric.
Okay. Mentally thinking fucking that he's a paladin.
Yeah, no, he acts like it to a degree, but
We'll never get our
In that-
Alexander Anderson.
how close do you guys stay close?
I'll go up by Sarek by now.
All right. There we go. You guys both standing in this cold, breezy, large cavern. I will say, standing next to this ravine, and in that moment that you heard that voice, Sarek, mainly with your enhanced dark vision, you do see what seems to be like mist gathered at the bottom of this ravine. That just kind of swirls and just kind of lingers.
An ominous thing. Let's see, and looking at the map, I see across the bridge and up, it looks like another built-in room with a stairway. And I see another bridge farther down from where I'm at, and can't quite tell if that's another way through farther down. Oh, I think I know where we're at. I would say, well, folks, everybody ready to go and find what lies ahead?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yep.
We gonna keep our same marching order?
There we go. It's up to you guys since you kind of jumbled up right now.
Yeah, I would say we should go back to our marching order.
All right, so Sarlin, you loop around, and Kai follows up.
Yeah. Because I don't want to end up in the front, because now that that has happened, I want to try to be able to partially keep an eye on my mind for anything else that might pop up.
All right, you guys take a moment to enter the cave and kind of reposition yourselves. I need Sarlin and Jezra to both make deception checks.
Let's see.
Would that be?
Skill.
Yep.
Oh, 10.
Okay. As you guys start to rearrange yourselves, getting positioned, Jezra, you hear a voice in your head. This one's called Jezra. You have something shiny
Silver, yes. I want it.
What I have and who I am is none of your business at all.
Ajit keeps own coin.
Hey, keep my wares. Fuck your coin.
All right, as you kind of hear that, it just lingers for a moment before you feel the connection dissipate. All right, do you guys approach? How do you guys walk forth?
Go down the stairs.
This is a bridge in front of you, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Let's go across the bridge.
All right, you can move yourself if you'd like.
Yeah.
We're crossing the bridge. We're crossing the bridge.
And Jezra's just gonna hang out on the bridge edge.
Right? It's like, I don't know why it's not moving me where I actually chose.
There you go.
It's probably acting like
Yep.
Discord and losing his fucking mind.
Yeah. Like it's been having issues like all weekend.
As you guys start to file in, Sarlin, you hear a voice in your head.
Strong one. You like javelins, right?
Yes.
A lucky javelin?
Oh yes.
When did we get Smeagol in our party?
She is, slightly past obsessed with those things, isn't she?
What if I told you your friend had it?
Which one? I'll kill him.
The one behind you,
Ooh.
hiding it for themselves.
Oh, you're tricking me, aren't you?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Damn, Barbarian is actually good on that roll. It seems promising, but at the same time, you look back at Jezra and you just don't find Jezra to be the person to do that. It doesn't sound right.
Alone, where would Jezra put it? Up her ass?
Exactly. It's like, where the fuck am I hiding a javelin on me?
You're slightly convinced at first in the prospect of finding it, but after turning around and looking at Jezra, she's not the character for it, and you just kind of look her over. Jezra, you find Sarlin kind of weirdly eyeing you for a moment, but she doesn't find anything, and you feel confident that's not true.
Yes.
You okay?
Something was telling me you had my lucky javelin. And so I was.
Where the hell would I keep a javelin?
That's what I was thinking to myself, looking you over.
And
Yeah, I'll
I'm-
just start like pulling out my clothes in different spots, like this.
And I'm going to narrow my eyes looking at Sarlin.
You guys hear a bit of
Who told you
of
this?
laughter. The laughter, the cacophony of laughter kind of lingers in all three of your heads now for a second, and then dissipates.
What's that?
I
I'm gonna
would
look over
send
to
a
Kai.
lingering
How's he
thought
doing?
after the laughter and say, weak.
As he realizes the laughter, you look at Kai and he's looking around, mace in hand, ready, not really understanding what's going on.
Yeah.
Kai, be on your guard. Somebody wants to play with our minds.
It seems like it.
More like something, it seems like.
It almost said Sarlin. Be ready for anything.
Question.
Oh, I am.
Here to oppose the red brands, are you?
We destroy the red brands.
Let me have the glass bottle of silver liquid in your pocket, and I'll let you go if you feed me their bodies.
I make no deals with none but my patron. Never, ever try to deal with me.
Okay. All right. At that moment, you guys see from the shadows out from further in
Mic
the
drop.
cavern, behind one of the various stone pillars that have obviously just natural stone columns.
Mm-hmm.
A silhouette with your shadow, your dark vision making out, kind of crawls very Gollum-esque around the actual column before raising its head, and you guys see an eerie, glowing, sickly green eye. In the center of it is like a cat eye, like a cat iris.
Yes.
Slit form, and as it kind of moves quite quickly, just focused on each of you, a bit alien and otherworldly in its, form. You hear the voice one last time.
Then I will devour you.
I knew it.
Yep.
We wandered back into this motherfucker.
Then I would take a look at Sarlin and go, they know about your javelin?
Yes, they do.
Why don't you go find out if they got it?
Oh, hell yeah.
He is going to get the first attack because he is hiding in the side ground.
Shit.
And I'm ready to roll initiative whenever we're up for it.
Go ahead and do so anyway, because you're going to need to. I need Sarek to roll a Constitution save.
Oh.
Son of
Oh no! Okay, I thought that 17 was him. Oh no!
It rolled just over the fucking one right at the end.
Yeah, you are Kiki quit. God, fat ass cat. Anyways, oh my god. All right, so as you finishing that statement with the making no deals, this eye focuses directly on you, Sarek. And you suddenly feel a coldness and a pain as you look down, and from your fingertips, both of your fingertips running up, all of a sudden your body begins to wither and crack like it's drying out. And as it cracks, your blood runs out like black.
Ooh.
You begin to wither up as you watch Sarek wither before your eyes. You take 12 necrotic damage.
Could I cast Hellish Rebuke?
Yes, you can, because you are still alive and you see it.
Okay.
Sarek, you have 1 health point left. You are literally 1 hit from death, or 1 point from death.
Sounds like good times for me.
FYI, Unzies, necrotic damage, if it hits, if necrotic damage, you can't be revived from. So,
Okay.
yeah. He's looking rough.
Okay.
Needless to say, you use your Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Okay. So how do I roll this one?
Let's see. You point your finger. So it needs to make a dex save. So this Nothic has to make a dex save. The creature does.
Okay.
All right. 7. That's a failure. So that is 2d10 fire damage to him.
Ooh.
10 damage. As in that moment, Sarek, your body begins to wither. You feel your body just burning with this unbearable sensation. You reach up and with everything you have, you point at the Nothic and just give forth all the pain you're feeling right back to him as you just direct it, and you watch as a flame of blue just whirls and reels around him. Yeah, he takes 10 damage there, and everyone rolled initiative already, so Jezra, you're top of the line. So you're not sure what happened. All you see is Sarek start withering.
Sarlin forgot to roll initiative.
Lovely.
I did.
Yes, you did. Roll again. And I'll roll for Kai too.
Just to be safe.
There we go.
Cool, I'm still first.
Yep.
Alrighty. I will utilize. I forget, does this take up anything? Okay. Not sure if I'll have to use it to get to him. I think I do, though. I want to go past Sarlin. So that'll be, what? 10, 15, 25, 30. Okay, cool. I don't even need it. It's a question if I had to use my feline agility, but I want to rush up over to this bastard.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah, with the feline agility, you're able to.
Okay, because yeah, I have 40 feet of movement as it is.
I will say, still make an acrobatics check, because not only is this a tight passage, but you're also trying not to push Sarlin into the ravine.
Totally fair. Totally fair.
I almost imagine Jezra playing
22.
leapfrog on Sarlin.
Yeah, and that's exactly how she gets over without harming.
With that, it's what I do.
All right. So
I'll just rush up to the guy and I want to come in with a running uppercut.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Kaboom. First one makes contact.
Nice.
Second one. Oh, does not.
You see, oddly, the
So we know his AC
strike,
is 15.
the second strike, he mirrors your movement and blocks your hit.
Okay, then. And I will use my last key point because I figured out I had 2, not 3. And I will use another flurry of blows.
Yeah, you haven't used key since earlier, so. All right, go ahead and then yeah.
Yep, and I'll just do all my damage at the end.
Damn bitch. God damn.
So one more. And one more. Why? Why? It's the exact opposite of last time.
Yep.
Kaboom.
So do damage for 3.
Kaboom. And kaboom.
Damn. He's already looking rough. Not quite bloodied, but
We gotta get anything we can in on him.
damn near. So you go ahead and
Well-
wail him.
It looks like you can keep up until I warm up.
You do find that his skin is almost rubbery and very thick and armory, and most places on like the shoulders and around like the back, along with all the various spikes. So you have to place your strikes quite well, which you've been doing. The first one you didn't really, or the one you missed, we'll say that's kind of how you learn, is you strike a very armored area. And you kind of glance
Okay.
and look at your knuckles, and they are bleeding a little bit. Nothing that's like substantial, but
Nothing new to me.
right.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
I think that'll about do it.
All right. He is going to sing Jezra Engage.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to reposition himself across the ravine and try to sacred flame this thing. It needs to make a dex save. Yeah, sacred flame ain't doing nothing for this poor guy. God damn it. To hells. Alright, so no, Kai makes no purchase again. Sarlin.
Okay. What? How far is he away?
15 feet if you kind of swing around the ravine. Or I mean swing around the column, I mean.
Okay, I'll do that. And then
There you go.
okay.
So like so. Alright, so as you go ahead and run in, barreling in on it, it's focused on Jezra here. Kind of cowering partially behind the column there, trying to cover. What do you do?
I'm gonna use my great axe and attack him.
Alright, reckless or normal?
Let's do reckless.
Alright, go ahead.
Advantage, right? Or no?
Advantage is if you're reckless. Yeah, go for it. That'll fucking hit. Well, fuck.
Let's just hope the damage comes with it.
Do I do advantage with the damage as well or no?
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. No, the advantage doesn't do anything to damage. It's just a hit. Eight more damage as you cleave off another spike in a chunk of flesh. He is damn near bloodied now. Or actually, no, he is bloodied, so he is looking rough. His turn. All right. He is going to disengage and climb up the wall.
Oh, look at a fucking climber.
Bitch ass.
What happens when Smeagol shows up?
Shut up.
All right. It's a good thing we got a kitty on our team. They can climb too, maybe.
Cool.
As he kind of looks down upon the group, kind of breathing heavy, dark purplish kind of gore kind of running from his body. Yeah, he climbs himself up into a kind of a nook 20 feet up near the cavernous ceiling. So he just now looks down on the group.
Oh.
All right, Eric, what do you do?
Well, can't do too much. And I don't know what kind of distance he has to be able to get to me, but as injured as I am, I really don't want to move too much in. Because I don't know if that I could end up knocking myself off the bridge, so I'm just going to toss an Eldritch Blast his way.
There you go.
I'm up. There we go. Really, it landed in the corner.
Feeling a bit weakened, you raise your arm and part of your kind of scales crack and you wince in pain and it looses and hits the wall instead.
Not much else I can do except for stay here and hope I don't become a puddle.
Jezra, what do you do?
Alrighty. How high above me would you say that he is?
He's about, let me check again, I think it's 20 feet is the ceiling.
Yeah, I think you said he's up about 20 feet.
I'm too short.
Yes, yeah, it is 20-foot ceiling.
Okay. Because I do have a climb speed of 20 feet.
I will say that could help you as far as parkour, maybe, but most of this is sheer stone, and he is climbing via because.
Okay, it's not the actual rocky cavern that we're seeing.
Yeah, no,
Not
that's,
as jagged as it would look.
yeah, it's all jagged and rocky. So basically, the only way you're climbing is rock climbing, and even then, it's a bit smooth where he's at. He's kind of actually able to. You get the notion that whatever he's able to climb with, anatomically speaking, is more for this terrain. He was able to kind of Spider-Man crawl
Okay.
the wall. You could try, but you don't know how well your claws will do on stone. I'll say that much.
How tall is the column across from him?
The column also goes straight up to the ceiling.
Okay. Can I go up and try to run up the column, launch off of it, and try to attack him with my claws from there?
Yeah, making acrobatics.
Okay, Altair.
It's a pretty high jump, but we'll see how well you roll. God damn it.
Soft 20?
Fuck you. I was aiming for 8 DC for that. Ah, yes. All right, you Jackie Chan that shit.
Oh no.
Son of a bitch.
He's going full IP man on this dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do get to make both of my attacks on him at that rate?
With a soft 20, yes, I'll allow that.
Thank you. Okay, 25 for the first one.
Fuck.
God,
Maybe
no.
22 for the second.
He's dead.
And
I was
the
just trying to-
slashing ones.
Fuck.
6 and
Ah. Alright.
yeah, I just want to reach out, like grab him from the ceiling and drag him down with me, and just like body slam him, just with all the momentum of gravity and whatnot. Just
Here he comes out
suplex
of
his
nowhere with
ass.
the RKO.
Basically, you like a fucking leopard plucking a goddamn bird, monkey, whatever you have it out of the damn tree, jump up the damn column, back spring off of it, pluck him off of the wall, and one of your claws actually manages to go right in his eye. And as you strike and pull, all you hear is like, and then you drop off and then swing him underneath, and as you basically drop with all your weight on him. He is no longer moving at all, and you kind of pull your hand free to find a bit of purple ichor kind of running off your claws.
I'll give it the obligatory sniff.
Yeah, it smells foul.
Sounds about right. Just start like waving my hand off.
At least you didn't try to taste it.
Yeah.
Quite in that mood today.
Yeah, congratulations. You just killed a Nothic.
Hooray! They do look pretty damn cool.
And I turned into an overly cooked steak.
I'd say at this time Kai's like trying to help tend to you with medicine, like just a medicine check and whatnot. I don't know about y'all, but we're gonna need to find a way to heal him, or take another rest, or a long rest if you want me to use my magic again.
As much as I was opposed to it earlier, this doesn't look like a great spot to set up a camp. I know I'm not super hurt, but I feel like I can act winded after everything that's happened so far.
Yeah, if anything, you guys don't. If you could probably run with it if you don't want to. If you want to risk not having as many spells, but you could also like Sarek has both of his hit dice for a short rest, so you can do that if you want to just short rest. But obviously, this is a question for next session too.
Yes.
Because we're going to be calling it right here after you guys destroy the Nothic. But yeah, this is how we're ending off. Do you want a long rest or short rest?
We'll do a long one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially so I can, because I'm fairly, I'm still injured, so.
All right. Well, just know a long rest is 8 hours. So.
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
Yep,
Needless
we
to
definitely
say-
take turns on watch.
Right. Well, and you guys are hanging out in an area where there's supposed to be a creature that people try to avoid. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And all my character can say is, there are worse things than death.
I will say, with a survival check, if you want to make that to finish it, you can find the most optimally safe area, and we'll call it there.
Okay.
I would say somebody else is going to have to roll that because they're going to have to drag my ass over there pretty much.
Yeah, and upon hearing Sarek say that there's worse things than Deathline, I just want to come back with, why do you think everything else pays more?
Some things we pay more than what we bargained for.
Roll, survival for Sarlin. If you hear me.
Amber,
What?
survival check, bitch.
Survival
Okay.
check.
Yes.
I'm tired right now, so.
All right, this is the end, and we're done.
Put
It
back
happens.
on your pants. Give it a couple minutes. Oh
boy.
my
All right,
fucking
so
Christ.
It takes you a while, but the only places that are optimal are either there's this tunnel on the south end. That is a pretty long passage that you could obviously guard from one side to the other. Or you guys can head back to the cell area and try to rest up there.
The throwing my half-ass vote. Let's go for the salt. One way in, easier to defend.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's already lit.
Yep. So that's where we'll end off. I'm glad we got to the eye monster even so, and I almost accidentally killed another player. So
Well, we've definitely had worse
couple of 'em.
sessions.
as I say, but it was pretty intense as it should be, so that's good. Yeah, hopefully
Well,
that
it's a
was
good
as fun as it
it's
was
a
for
good
me.
thing that I got all that extra armor that helped save my ass. Otherwise, I really would have been fucking cooked.
Yeah. Yeah, it just happened to roll just perfect to where if I had done one more damage, you would have been canned.
I would have probably been having to wait for my fucking patron to jump in and go, nope, 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 not done.
Yeah. But so far,
Not yet.
that effectively already happened in a way. You're still hanging on by a thread, and we'll come back into it with everybody long resting in the cell.